Hello and welcome back. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the day in the life of a licensed assisted living group home and community hab business owner. Now, it might not be fair that I'm recording this video immediately or the first day back in office from a 2-week leave. But that's what I'm doing. This is how it's falling. So let's go ahead and get into it. I was on leave. I took my family on holiday. We went on a beautiful 7-day cruise and it was absolutely amazing. We spent 3 days down in Fort Lauderdale and Miami area. We did that for 3 to 4 days before we actually got on the cruise. Granted, we are coming all the way from Alaska, so it's a journey. I got 3 kids. They needed a little bit of rest and reprieve before we jumped on this boat, and that's the way we did it. And I'm so glad we did, because we had the best time roaming around Fort Lauderdale. It was absolutely amazing. We hit the beach. We had a great time. We sailed for 7 days and we went to the Dominican Republic. We went to St. Thomas and we went to Puerto Rico and had the most fabulous time. Met so many new people. I'm going to talk about how, not today, but in another video, how the cares industry follows me around like all over the place. Like, it follows me around, and for good reason. And I had some amazing conversations with folks from all over the nation while on this cruise that are linked to the cares industry. You won't even believe it, but that's another story for another video. So today we're going to talk about what a typical day in the life looks like for me. I want to really talk about and start with my morning routine. I like to get up around 6 o'clock in the morning. I used to get up around like 5:30, and then I push it back to 5:05, and now I'm at 6:05 in the morning. I like to get up while the kids are still asleep, and I like to work out. I like to meditate. I love my Peloton, and so I get up and I work out on my Peloton usually about 3 days a week, and then I'll go to the gym the other 2. So it's mandatory for me to exercise because of my mental health, and I know it could be a very slippery slope, and I want to make sure that I am taking care of myself first so that I can take care of others. Working out is routine for me. This is not me just coming on here and saying that. Like, go back, scroll through some content. I'm talking about working out. You'll see me in my little sports bra, et cetera, et cetera. I love the Peloton. My favorite instructor is Robin Arzon, and she goes by Robin NYC on social. So if you like Peloton, you can go and look her up. And I always take a little bit of pre-workout to help me like boost my energy to get a really good hard workout in. And then it's off to getting the kids to school, getting them prepared for school, getting them breakfast. All of that stuff is what I'm doing in the morning. And then Douglas, my husband, will take them off to school, and that's when I'm starting to prep for my day. I'm checking my emails, checking Teams. I always check Teams. This is what we use internally within my home and community-based agency. I'm checking end-of-day reports. I'm seeing what's going on with clients. I'm seeing anything that my team needs from me. And then from there, I will pop in a shower. Then I'm off to the races. And I am then dropping my 14-year-old off to school. And from there, I will go to the office typically, and I will do a couple hours worth of work. Now, I work about 10 hours or less in my home and community-based agency. I try to get over to the group homes 1 time a week, sometimes 2. Sometimes I don't get over there. Every week, and that's just the reality. But I am tapped in with my team on our app. We use Microsoft Teams. My phone's like trying to struggle with the dark mode or whatever, but this is what we use to communicate. And so I'm always plugged in and I know what's happening. We also have cameras in the common spaces of our homes. And so I'm able to pop in there too. So I am still very well connected, along with text messages to our residents. They all have us, me and Andre, in a group text. So I am connected AF to everybody, including the guardians. So I want to touch on what happens, what it's like when I go over to the homes to check them out, to visit with residents and check in with my care team. And this is really an exciting piece for me. It's always hard for me to schedule a time when everybody's home. Like, all of the individuals who we serve are living very full lives. And when I say very full, let me see if I can pull up a schedule. Because, I mean, they got more going on in their life than I got in my life. So we have all of our individual schedules on the Teams app. We have it all structured out. I love structure, organization, systems, all of that stuff. And it makes it so easy where I can come here and I can see who's doing what, if everyone's home, and we're able to kind of check out the schedule and see what's going on. And so I like to come over to the home when everybody's home. It doesn't always happen that way, but when I get there and I'm like, hello, everybody comes running. They're so excited. I love just visiting and building rapport. To them, I'm just Ariana, right? I'm kind of like the favorite auntie. You know how you have that favorite auntie, how everybody is like super excited when she comes in the room? That's kind of how it is, right? And I absolutely love communicating with them, seeing what's going on in their life, what boyfriend they have now, what boyfriend they don't have now, or what girlfriend they have, what girlfriend they don't have. I mean, they got all kinds of stuff going on in their life, right? And so I am just there to visit. I'm there to check in on my care team. I'm checking in to see if they need anything from me. Sometimes they'll use that as an opportunity to do any coaching or training or anything like that. But I am not there to overwhelm anybody. I am not there to check to make sure the care team's doing exactly what they're supposed to do and they're checking all the boxes. That's not what I'm there for. I can do all of that from my phone anywhere in the world, right? And so when I am at a place where I do have to provide coaching to my care team, I may do it at the house depending on what's going on, or we do it here at the office during our team meeting, which happens the first Tuesday of every single month. And I love that because we come together as a team and we bond and we help each other. We strategize, we role play. And we talk about what's next, what's coming up, what's happening. All of these great things are what we talk about in our team meeting. And so when I come over to the home, it's a time for me to build rapport and connect with the individuals in our care and to just check in on them and see what's going on in their everyday life. And so that's just a fun part of what happens when I go over to the home. After that, I might check into my other companies and see what's going on. I like to be out of the office before 2:00. So I might come in later. I might come in a little bit earlier. I'll be off to lunch with Andre or Douglas, or we'll all go out to lunch, or I'm just at home, right? From there, I'm either checking in with my students. I might have a live event, and I try to do those afternoon, but before 4:00, right? And so either I'm checking in with my community, I'm doing a live event, those kind of things. But my children are out of school. The little ones, Kason and Eliana, are out of school at 2:30. So I like my schedule to be free and clear after they are out of school. If it's a time where I have a lot of white space on my calendar, meaning it's open and wide, I like to get massages. I like to be outdoors in the summertime. I don't like to be outdoors in the wintertime. Let me clear that up for you. I am not into snowboarding and skiing and hunting. That's just not me. But fishing, camping, hiking, things outside, yes, I am big into that in the summertime, but not in the wintertime. I don't like the cold. When I'm not working, I am just living life, right? I'm out with Douglas. You might find me getting a massage. Y'all know I am big on self-care. I talk about it a lot. And so sometimes it's not always doing. Sometimes it's finding moments in the quiet and the calm to just be, right? I love podcasts. I love education. I'm constantly learning. So my day is not full of chaos, but I do work. I like to work. We have other companies, and so we have talked to other team members for what we are actually doing and growing our real estate portfolio, and then other companies that we have also. But with my home and community-based agency, I'm working about 10 hours or less a week. I want to make sure that I'm very clear with this, is that sometimes when things happen within the business with client care, etc., there are times where I work more than 10 hours a week. It's true, right? I do. I have worked longer than 10 hours a week. So it is not an end all be all. It's at the needs of the agency and what is going on. How am I able to work 10 hours or less a week? I have an amazing team behind me, and we can dive into what that looks like in another video. But for this video, I like to share that, making sure that the business is operating smoothly, addressing any challenges is what I'm really here for, and then casting the vision, implementing, delegating, all of that good stuff. The administrative side is what I work on. That's my role in this thing, and then also leading. And so I really just want to say that this business has been so rewarding. When I first started, I couldn't even imagine the rewards that I have had in this business. And so it has birthed a brand new excitement inside of me, especially with helping my students and seeing them grow and scale their businesses and get started, and seeing that light bulb moment go off, we say, inside of my community. When it clicks, right? And so just seeing the evolution of what this business has birthed, because without my home and community-based agency, without my licensed assisted living group home and community hub business and services that I offer, I would not have this wonderful education company where I'm able to help you, the everyday person, start your business in care and build wealth through care. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I did not go into all of the little nuances of my day, like when I go get my eyelashes done, or when I'm scheduling spa services at the Nordic Spa, or going here or going there, right? I just wanted to give like a high level of my day. My purpose is my children. I want to be a hands-on wife and mother. And so I make sure that my work works around the children's schedule, and I'm getting up, taking care of me so I can take care of them. And then once they're situated, I come and I work a couple hours, and then I'm off to do whatever I need to do, whether that's retwisting my hair, getting, my nails done, my lashes filled, getting a massage, talking to a friend, going to eat, helping a charitable cause, attending a meeting, attending a conference, whatever it is. I just make sure that I'm available for my family, and I'm living fully throughout this process. So this video was a little hard for me to film because every day is kind of different, but what I described at the beginning of the video is practically the same every day. If you are interested in learning more about the products that I use or supplements I take, because I do take a couple of things that really help me, like, let me know in the comments below. And if you have any further questions about the operations of the business, the challenges, what works, what doesn't work, just handling the paperwork, licensing, anything that you have questions about, just go ahead and put them below. I will check these comments out. I'll shoot you back a response, or even film another video that outlines your question and addresses it for you. Okay? All right, that's it for now, and I'll see you in the next video.